Hi, I'm Aaron Syme, founder and CEO at WebRTC.Ventures, and welcome to WebRTC Tips. In this video series, we're going to share with you some tips from our development team on coding aspects of WebRTC, WebRTC architecture, and WebRTC use cases. So thanks for joining us. Make sure that you subscribe to this playlist, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter at WebRTC.Ventures for more information like this. Today, I'm just going to quickly tell you the very basics of what is WebRTC. So let's start there. WebRTC is a HTML5 standard, uses JavaScript, and allows you to control the camera and microphone in the browser with no downloads. And it allows you to set up a peer-to-peer connection between two different browsers or more to exchange that video and audio between them. So you can use WebRTC in a lot of different use cases. You could use it just to grab the access to the camera and take a profile picture for your website, for example. Or you could use it just to grab access to the microphone to record something. And all of that, by the way, has to be done with the user's permission. The user will get an alert from the browser that you're asking to turn on the camera and microphone, and they can allow or disallow that for privacy reasons, of course. But then beyond that, you can also use WebRTC to establish a peer-to-peer connection with another browser to exchange the video and audio data between those two browsers. And you need a server called the signaling server. You need to set up a signaling process just to allow some handshaking to establish that connection. But once it's established, you have encrypted peer-to-peer exchange of video, audio, and a data channel. So what does that allow you to do? There are a lot of different applications that we could use WebRTC for. My company, WebRTC.Ventures, we are a custom development shop specializing building live video applications with WebRTC. So we've built applications for a wide range of industries and use cases. And these are some examples of what you could use WebRTC for. Certainly the most common thing is video conferencing. So using it to build a video chat application. And most of the meeting tools that you use, if you are using them through the browser, you're using WebRTC. You could also build WebRTC into call centers for doing video calls with your customers, perhaps for sign language interpretation, or perhaps because some aspect of the customer support would be better done over video, so you can actually see what the customer is seeing, for example. Telehealth, telemedicine is a big area for using WebRTC because it's got built-in encryption into it, so that helps with HIPAA compliance and privacy and security around healthcare. Insurance claims, so that you could turn on the camera on the customer's application and let them show you the damage to the car when they're making a claim, let's say. In-context communications, that just basically means communicating with your customer and knowing the context of where they are in your application. So maybe if I'm online in my banking application, for example, and I contact customer support, they know exactly what I'm trying to do in the application, and I don't have to go through identifying myself and explaining my problem to 5 different agents. They know exactly where I am in the process. So that's in-context communications in general. WebRTC could let you do that over audio or video, or you could use the data channel for text chat. And a lot of social media applications are incorporating video chat into them now. That's using WebRTC typically. And you can also imagine dating applications, especially as I'm recording this. We're still in the middle of a pandemic, so being able to meet prospective dates remotely, securely over WebRTC is an important part of that experience these days. You could build in live video into gaming applications. You could also use that data channel for exchange of data during a game. And that data channel of WebRTC could be used for any sort of peer-to-peer data transfer. Something that we've done, for example, is use it in Internet of Things, IoT type of applications where you want to have some device out in the field. Maybe you want to have a camera on it so that the remote operator can see what that device is doing. Great application of WebRTC. And you can also use the data channel of that WebRTC connection between the operator and the IoT device to send commands, to exchange data, to receive data from that remote device, as well as see what that device is seeing in the real world. So there's all sorts of applications that you could use WebRTC for. You can learn more at our website at WebRTC.ventures. Subscribe to this channel to see more WebRTC tips like this. Follow us on Twitter at WebRTC.ventures. Thanks a lot for joining us today. I'm Aaron Syme from WebRTC Ventures. Let's make it live.